Hi, my name's Carrie Cameron.
And I'm Brianna MacDonald, and we are Healthy Community Champions who work at Neponset Health Center in Dorchester, Mass.
Our group is working on a project to promote active transportation specifically with regards to cycling. Cyclists and drivers sharing the road is not a new concept, but it has been gaining a lot of attention recently, specifically around the safety of cyclists when sharing the road. Sadly, there has been too many accidents involving bicyclists and drivers sharing the road. Mayor Walsh sees this as an important and pertinent issue, thus starting his Vision Zero campaign with the goal of zero accidents. Because bicycling offers so many benefits to our own personal health and environment, we want to promote bicycling as a mode of transportation while helping break down any barriers or deterrents that are keeping people from bicycling. We have worked closely with the Dorchester cycling community through hosting free bike repair events, learn to ride clinics, providing bike lights and other bike safety equipment. However, through our work, we have found that some community members still don't feel safe cycling on the road. When it comes to bicycle safety, it is important to educate cyclists on the rules of the road and how to bike safely. However, drivers are also sharing the road with cyclists and also need to be educated on how to safely share the roads. We are looking specifically to target drivers and educate them on how to safely share the road with bicyclists.
We are looking for money from the bgood to push a major campaign to drivers on how to safely share the road with cyclists. Dooring is when a door of a parked car opens and hits a cyclist. This can be a very common occurrence. We have designed decals to go on the inside of car windows to remind drivers to check behind them for cyclists before opening their doors.
We have already started to work with Uber in the Dorchester community to begin this initiative. Uber drivers make up a lot of cars on the road now, so we feel this is a good target population to start with. Not only will the decals remind Uber drivers to safely share the road, but it'll also remind their passengers, which hits a large scope of the Boston population, to be aware of cyclists. Beyond just working with Uber in Dorchester, we would like to use the money from the bgood grant to extend our reach through this initiative through the entire city of Boston by also partnering with other ride-sharing services, cabs, driving schools, and RMVs.
With the $5,000 from the bgood grant, we have decided to allocate the money as follows. $3,000 to purchase and distribute decals for cars that will be shared throughout our local community of Dorchester and the rest of the city of Boston through ride-sharing services like Uber, Lyft, Boston Cabs, and also be available at driving schools and RMVs. $2,000 will be allocated to print marketing materials that share the same message as the decals to be distributed at local businesses and RMVs to reach more drivers. Also, a possible billboard campaign.
Bicycling can be a great mode of transportation for one's health and the environment. In order to promote this way of transportation, we must break down the barriers so community members feel safer choosing to ride a bike.
With money from the bgood grant, we feel like we could target and educate drivers and ride-sharing passengers to allow cyclists to feel and be more safe on the road, not only in our neighborhood of Dorchester, but the entire city of Boston.
Once again, my name's Carrie Cameron.
And I'm Brianna MacDonald.
And we appreciate your consideration to help us continue our efforts to promote drivers and cyclists safely sharing the road in our community of Dorchester and the entire city of Boston.